Former President Jacob Zuma has pushed back against the idea of racially exclusive self-determination territories following a high-level meeting with the AfroForum leader, Kali Krill, in Durban this week. According to the Umkhonto weSizwe Party spokesperson Dlamini Ndlela, Zuma made it clear that proposals for enclaves such as Orania, a town associated with Afrikaner self-determination, would not be supported under MKP-led government. Ndlela said the meeting, which lasted about 30 minutes, was initiated by Krill and focused largely on issues of cultural identity, land and constitutional provisions. Among the topics discussed was Section 235 of the South African Constitution, which recognizes the right of communities sharing a common cultural and linguistic heritage to self-determination. The Umkhonto weSizwe Party has already signaled its intention to remove the clause, with its members of parliament tabling a bill to scrap it entirely. The move comes amid broader debates around regional autonomy, including calls in some quarters for Western Cape independence. Ndlela stated that we were very clear: we cannot allow self-determination based on cultural or racial exclusivity, adding that the party will pursue this position unapologetically. While tensions between the two sides were evident, there were moments of alignment. Ndlela noted that Krill proposed potential development initiatives involving collaboration between black and white farmers, an idea Zuma reportedly welcomed, pending further details. AfroForum, which describes itself as a civic organization rather than a political party, declined to disclose specifics of the discussion. Krill confirmed the meeting but said both parties agreed not to share detailed outcomes, and said this engagement forms part of our broader effort to build a better future through dialogue with all stakeholders, adding that further meetings are planned. The discussion did not touch on AfroForum's controversial claims abroad, including the allegations presented to Donald Trump regarding violence against white farmers, an issue that has drawn sharp criticism within South Africa. Political analyst Sakele Ndlovu of the University of KwaZulu-Natal said the meeting reflects an evolving political landscape where unlikely alliances may emerge, and that both the Umkhonto weSizwe Party and AfroForum have conservative tendencies. The Umkhonto weSizwe Party's support for traditional leadership structures places it closer to the right, which could create areas of overlap despite clear ideological differences. He added that the AfroForum's outreach to political figures, including President Cyril Ramaphosa, may be part of a broader strategy to reposition itself amid criticism over its international lobbying efforts. For now, the meeting underscores deep divisions over land, identity, and the future of self-determination in South Africa, even as both sides signal a willingness to keep talking. What's your take on this one, people? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more news.